Supermoons and free live music. That's what we're going to be talking about today during Vail Valley Live on this gorgeous Wednesday morning. We'll let you know what the weather has in store for our big holiday weekend and ways that you can plan to try to capture it all. We have a lot going on, so let's get right to it. Vail Valley Live starts now. It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson on this Wednesday, the 30th of August. We're almost wrapping up the month. September is right around the corner, and so is Labor Day weekend. So we have a lot to share with you today to get yourself ready for what's going to be going on in Avon, up at Beaver Creek, over in Vail. Lots of things to do and see, and just kind of bask in what we have with our great summer weather and everything we love about being up in Colorado this morning. Now, I want to tell you about a few things that are going on. I'm here in Avon because we've got our last AvonLIVE concert. Okay, so that's the Wednesday night series we've been doing all summer. It's the last one of the series, but do not fret. We have plenty of live music coming up this weekend. We have 2 Sunset Live concerts on Sunday. So those have been our Sunday night series, kind of winding down the weekend. Well, we're going to have 2 shows. So a double dose of fun and music right on the terrace, which is the backside of the Avon Performance Pavilion, overlooking the lake. Some of the best views of the sunsets are right there. So we'll let you know all about that. And we also have a full celebration. We've got more live music on Monday because they're going to carry it all throughout the holiday weekend. So Lakeside Cinema on Friday, all the great activities at the park on Saturday, and then some stand-up paddleboard races will be happening on Sunday, and then that live music for you on Monday. So just really some cool things going on with that. But we thought we'd take it here today to let you know about Spafford. They're going to be playing tonight. Opening it up for them is going to be 10th Mountain Division. So 10th Mountain Division has one of our own locals playing in there. So kind of a little bit of a bluegrassy feel, and then we'll roll into the main act. Gates are going to open at 5:30 tonight. Doors are going to, the barn, the Hannawald Bar will be open for you. So don't bring your own alcohol. They're going to have that for you. And then they'll have some food trucks here tonight as well. So I think we're going to have perfect weather for it. It is a little breezy this morning already. A little breezier than what we normally feel. Normally it's very calm in the mornings, but not the case today. You can see my hair kind of flying around this morning. And we're going to see those winds picking up into the 20s and 30-mile-per-hour range for you. But let me give you some details according to the National Weather Service. So here's a look at our forecast today. Sunny. We're looking for a high in upper 70s, low 80s, a little bit warmer down valley. And then today, it's really going to be clear all the way through the day, all the way through the night, and even for the next couple of days. So Thursday, looking good Thursday day, Thursday night. Now on Friday, we start to see a few more clouds coming our way. And then we have a 40% chance of those afternoon thunder showers. And then for Saturday, clear in the morning, slight chance of those afternoon showers later on in the day, and we'll have that for the next couple of days. So just be prepared for it. You know, all these events that are happening outdoors for your Labor Day weekend are rain or shine. So really, it's just packing that umbrella in the car, the rain jacket in the car, and a lot of times I like to bring a little fleece because when rain does fall, it tends to drop our temperatures quite a bit. And speaking of temperatures, let's find out what we're looking at right now. Avon, 52 degrees for you at this moment. And then for Eagle, 53, Vail 50, and Edwards 53. Denver, they're going to be seeing a high today of 96 degrees. They're already at 61. So I think we'll have a lot of Denver people coming up here to escape that heat and maybe just do one more fun weekend. The kids are back at school, but a lot of them have that 3-day weekend. So it's really exciting to see what we can do this weekend. We've got the lifts open daily, 9:30 to 4 is what we have at Gondola 1, the Eagle Bond Gondola in Lion's Head, and then lift number 6, which is the Centennial Express. And that is a chairlift gondola combination. If you don't have your Epic Pass yet, this is a reminder. The prices go up after Monday. So take a look and think about how much you're going to ski this winter. And you can even use that pass right now for the Labor Day weekend. And then after Labor Day, we're going to go Saturdays and Sundays till the end of September at Beaver Creek. And then Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays through early October over at Vail in Lion's Head. So you still have a chance to use it right now. And if you have any plans to get up on a lift this weekend and you know you're coming back for the winter, it'd be good just to get that pass and get yourself all dialed in. But we have a lot to share with you, so let's get rolling. We've got more. We'll have the Vail Daily headlines, we'll have a road report, and a lot more coming up.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the Owlets at Silverthorne, here to bring you some of the most exciting performance looks from the Under Armour store at the Owlets at Silverthorne. Let's take a look. Here's Rachel. Rachel has on her fabulous tangerine hoodie. She has her sports bra, her tangerine tank, her tangerine cap, her graphic black and tangerine leggings. Love them. Her tangerine running shoes. Her whole outfit would retail for $285. Comes to $160.97 with her savings card. And she's going to save $124.03. Looking great, Rachel. And next, we have Taver. Well, Taver's looking fabulous as well. He's got his black sleeveless top. Oh, yeah, he's ready to go. Look at him. His camo shorts, his camo hat, his 3/4 zip long sleeve when it gets cooler later, and then his rock backpack. You got to show him that, Taver. That's so neat. And look at those amazing fun shoes. $185 would be retail, comes to $78.10 outlet. Taver's going to save $105.90. He's going to save more than he spends. Way to go. Great shopping, Taver. And then we have Liv. So Liv has on her black tank. It's a basic tank. She has her sports bra, her hoodie. She has her shorts on, her black cap, her fabulous running shoes. And look at that sparkle water bottle. Whole outfit would be $275. Comes to $164.42. She's going to save $110.58. Way to go, Liv. Looking great. Here comes Yandel. Here's our golf pro. Hope he gets a hole-in-one. He's featured in his golf polo shirt. He also has his navy shorts on. Let's not forget those flip-flops. And of course, he's got his amazing golf hat. Whole outfit would be $137. Comes to $63.17. Yandel's going to save $73.83. Looking great, Yandel. And here's May. Okay, May is rocking it because she has the Rock mesh tank on, the Rock sports bra, which is the Rage. She also has the Rock leggings, the Rock hoodie sweatshirts for later when it gets cooler. I love it because it's cropped. Her fabulous cap, her charged running shoes, her whole outfit, everything would be $370. Not at the Owlets at Silverthorne Under Armour. It's $213.48. May's going to save $156.52. Way to go, May. So I'm going to invite all the models to come right on back because we're here celebrating our savings at the Owlets at Silverthorne and the Under Armour store, where you can save too. See you soon.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Hi, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson with your headlines for today, Wednesday, August 30th. And here's a look at what made the cover photo. Paint the hills colorful. Indian paintbrush flowers bask in the late summer creek. The wildflowers are still going strong in areas across the Vail Valley, so you might see that on your hike this weekend if you're going to be heading up to the Beeve. Also, headlines for today, not actually Nottingham. After years of debate, State's Geographic Naming Board moves forward with a plan to officially rename Avon Lake to what everyone already calls it. So you can learn a little bit more about the Nottinghams and their ranching history here in the area, and what this lake will be officially titled in today's paper on page A3. And then also in today's news, we've got what's normal in today's real estate market. Well, inventory, prices, and interest rates have slowed the pace of real estate transactions. So check this out. You can kind of get a by the numbers look at what's going on with Vail Valley real estate on page A2. And then also in today's paper, plenty to tell you about in sports. Prep sports, we are in full swing right now. So everything from mountain biking, football, running, volleyball. We're going to give you the lowdown of what's been happening with our area schools now that we are back in session. And then a few things to take note. We do have a brand new gallery in Gypsum. And they've got a couple of pop-up shows, so you can learn more about Borglum and Wild in today's paper. And then jazz musicians. We have Vail Jazz coming, and you can get to know the performers before they start playing on Thursday night. And this is a 5-day festival. It goes on from Thursday all the way through Monday. So meet your musicians in today's arts and entertainment section. And then Man of the Cliff, it's back for its 13th year. It's going to be here in Avon. They're going to have axe throwing and wood chopping, all sorts of fun lumberjack activities. So we love this event. It started in Red Cliff many, many years ago, and it's a benefit for CAN2 multiple sclerosis. So find that story in today's Vail Daily as well. Now you can pick up your copy of today's newspaper. It's located in newspaper dispensers from East Vail all the way down to Gypsum and Sarah, or you could just go online. VailDaily.com will have today's headlines, archive stories, and you can sign up for newsletters in case there's something specific you want to follow, like sports or entertainment. And keep in mind, we're going to be chock full of all sorts of things to do for the holiday weekend, so it'll be a good thing to grab the paper. If you're wondering what to do this weekend, we'll give you some ideas. Vail Daily, bringing communities together. All right, wow, we got the wind is out here. I'm just kind of holding on to the tripod, holding on to everything. But I want to let you know what's happening with the roads. So the roads, we're not going to really see any projects, especially on Vail Pass, which is very nice. Normally we've got lane closures on Vail Pass, not quite the project for today, but we will still see some issues on Highway 6. So Highway 6, right by the Dow Junction exit going to Minturn, they are seeing some slowdowns, lane closures. This project's been going on all summer, and it's going to continue to do so. They aren't nearly finished. I was just biking over there on Saturday. I did a mountain bike ride from Eagleville, went up the Evercrisp Trail, and then popped down into the main Minturn Ranger Station. And it gets a little narrow. You got to ride whatever is the shoulder at this point because the bike path isn't quite ready for you. So just be aware of that. There is some construction on Highway 6 and 24 right underneath basically the Dow Junction section of I-70. But other than that, looks like you're pretty clear to be going east and west. Earlier this morning, there was a lane closure and a stalled vehicle near Glenwood Canyon. So if you are going to Glenwood, that's something to be aware of. But you can check out the roads by going to cotrip.org, and that is a way for you to see what's going on. And you can put the app on your phone, and that will help you as well. Otherwise, we're looking pretty smooth. But keep in mind that traffic this weekend, I think as early as Thursday, we could see that pick up because they're not only coming to Vail, they're coming across. Maybe they're going to Moab, maybe they're going to Aspen. So Interstate 70 westbound eastbound, expect heavier traffic as we roll into the weekend, Thursday, Friday, and then, of course, on Sunday night and into Monday. We'll see that traffic just return and go eastbound. But we're really excited that you're joining us for today's show because so many things happening today and throughout the holiday weekend. We're going to have gorgeous weather for it too. Looking around, it is just crystal clear. Have you noticed the daylight hours getting a little shorter? I woke up today and it was pretty pitch black. But did you see the moon? Now we've got a blue moon here for August. Another full moon within the month is what they call a blue moon, but this one is also a super moon. So I took this picture last night. This was the moon kind of coming up over that eastern hillside right by the entrance to Beaver Creek. And it's hard to tell on photos, especially with your camera, but that moon was so bright. And then I woke up in the middle of the night, then the moon was setting. So you're going to see that this evening. So shortly after sunset, and this is going to be the official blue moon and what's called a super moon. So a super moon means it coincides with a perigee, and that's the point in the moon's orbit when it's closest to the Earth. And boy, I felt like I could reach out and touch that moon last night. It felt so close. So for observers on the ground, it means that it's going to appear slightly bigger, although only about 7% bigger with the unaided eye. But the size difference, probably won't be noticeable. I think it's just something that appears, especially when it is first rising. And then when it gets higher in the sky, it gets a little smaller. But check that out this evening. So it'll be the blue moon and the super moon. And if you're here for the big concert that we're going to have tonight, just turn around. And that's where I took that picture, was right above the peaks of Beaver Creek on the eastern hillside, kind of between them and Eagle Vale. And that's where you will see that this evening. So just excited about that. And now we've got things we're going to tell you about in just a moment. So we're going to take a quick break. They just fired up the lawnmower, so I think I'm going to move around so I can get to a quieter spot. It's a rather noisy and a morning filled with commotion. So we'll be right back.
Newsflash! The Pearl Izumi outlet opened at the outlets at Castle Rock. Everything you ever dreamed of is in this store. From fabulous jerseys, Colorado jerseys, Pearl Izumi jerseys, fabulous jerseys and over jackets, and shoes for spinning, for hiking, for mountain biking, gloves, everything you ever dreamed of at reduced, of course, prices. All from the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. You're going to have the ride of your life.
At My Future Pathways, our mission is to be the helping hand that enriches and elevates the lives of youth and families of our valley so they can reach their full potential. Through our holistic approach, our tutoring service and programming strengthen our community, develop self-worth, create opportunities, and promote values. We are My Future Pathways.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziglin, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to welcome you today to the outlets at Silverthorne and also share with you some amazing fun tips. Yes, they're kind of like secrets. First secret is, first commandment of shopping, go to the Colorado Welcome Center where you can learn about all different bikes, hikes, paths, nearby locations that you may want to visit. Then go ahead and ask for your savings card booklet. It's totally free. It's got oodles of fabulous savings. The stores aren't going to ask you if you have your savings booklet. You have to tell them, I have my savings booklet and I would like the discount. Fabulous stores await you here. Everything from Crocs, Pearl Izumi, Under Armour, Williams-Sonoma, and the list goes on and on and on. So come shop with us. Have a great time.
Yep, my first time bikepacking. Don't I look like a pro?
Are you gonna bring this chair?
Yeah, I thought that's what bikepacking was all about. Just civilized, casual pace.
Welcome to Beat Monday, a show about two friends who try to fit as much adventure as they can into the 64 hours between 5 p.m. Friday and 9 a.m. Monday. This week, Jason and Mike try to pack raft a 30-mile section of the Colorado River, carrying bikes with them to ride 30 miles back to their van at the trailhead.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how this all works. Looks pretty straightforward, though.
It's Mike's first time bikepacking and pack rafting.
Feeling pretty good about this, boys.
The starting point for this weekend is the Loma boat launch near the Colorado-Utah border, where, as you can see, people typically launch larger boats with no bikes in them.
Floating for an hour and a half. Here to go cool down, so here we go. Man, that was so good.
It's very hard work. It's a little less intense than I had anticipated, but I'm enjoying the balance of the day.
Made it about halfway down the river today, and we found some glorious individuals who wanted to just team up with us. And we're barnacling with our friends here, and who knows how long it'll last.
Side note here, Mike has flipped his raft 3 times already, and the guys brought rock climbing gear with them. But all these river folks keep giving them beers, which has resulted in a lot of beer drinking and not so much rock climbing. So it goes.
That's that. It's a wrap. Anyway, had to deflate these rafts, pack up, head up to the rim, start eating some food.
If you've been following Beat Monday at all, perhaps you've noticed Jason always tries to eat Mike's food, and Mike always defends his food.
What do you got?
Want to get back to the van?
No, I need it now.
Fresh.
I don't want it back to the van. It's out of there. Okay, off we go.
Bikepacking. Turns out it's not so much like mountain biking, more like backpacking with pedaling and coasting.
Dude, this would be fun without a weighted down bike, huh? Just ripping. I'm literally carrying around like 5 pounds of river water at the bottom of my porch. Boys had a rough night last night. Camped here on the west rim, and I think we slept in a mosquito nest. You left the eye like kind of swollen? A little bit. You got a little pink eye, it looks like. Nice. Yeah.
As many people have stated before, fun in the outdoors is sometimes only fun later on, not at the time you're experiencing it. You forget the mosquitoes, sunburns, and uphills, and you remember the views and the downhill parts.
Got our cache.
16 miles left.
16 miles left. Feeling good. Didn't sleep much last night.
You guys just gonna crush your bottles and refill?
Thanks for putting your disgusting hat right next to my drinking water.
What Mike doesn't really know is that I'm drafting perfectly fine right now with the slipstream that's coming off the doors PFD, so things are going great. Bikepacking at its finest. Oh.
What is it, Sumac? I don't know what's up with him this weekend.
Been beaten down by the trails, skeeters. Beat Monday.
Sometimes you beat Monday, sometimes Saturday and Sunday beat you.
Are we riding or walking?
Oh, you stand up charging this thing.
All right. There you go, Kamala.
Oh, come on! Back at the cruiser van.
We did it.
We did it.
Successful mission.
Well, at least no one got sunburned, right, Mike?
Becoming like a ritual. Just find a body of water to shower in before we go back into civilization.
Next time on Beat Monday, fewer beer hand-ups, and hopefully fewer mosquitoes.
welcome back to Vail Valley Live Beat Monday. I like that idea. See how much you can cram in from Friday afternoon until you got to go back to work on Monday morning. Those guys look like they're doing it right. And you'll be able to beat Monday because you don't even have to work this Monday if you have the 3-day weekend with the Labor Day holiday on September 4th. But maybe you don't have that. So you'll need to cram everything you can. And we've got Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. We've got the Vail Jazz Festival starting, and right here in Avon we've got a lot of things going on for you, so we'll get to that in just a moment. But I moved over here to what we call, it's kind of like a little pier. A lot of people will do their fishing right out here. We've got a breeze coming out of the east right now, which is a little odd. Normally it's coming out of the west, so I've been kind of running around trying to get out of the wind and get away from the lawnmowers because they are doing some mowing before tonight's concert. So I want to let you know a little bit more about the final AvonLIVE concert that's going on. So the gates will open at 5:30. The music's going to start around 5:45. The opening act is 10th Mountain Division, and they're a Denver-based outfit, and they play up here quite a bit. And the reason being is Winston Huga is on the mandolin, and his dad Jimmy Huga, of course, was the bronze winner in the 1964 Olympics, and he actually had multiple sclerosis early on in his career, but he was able to really revolutionize the way doctors and the medical community looked at multiple sclerosis, the way they treated it, and now they have a nonprofit that used to be called the Jimmy Huga Center. It's called Can Do MS, because they focus on what you can do versus what you can't. But so his son Winston is in this band, but they've got guitars, drums, piano, percussion, keys, the bass guitar, they've got it all. So they're going to be playing some great tunes tonight to kind of start it out. And then Spafford is known for its improvisations, and they've got a couple of new albums that they put out in the last few years. So then they'll headline the show this evening, and once again, it's all free. They're going to have food trucks. If you don't have time to get a picnic together, you can bring your blankets, you can bring your low lawn chairs, and you can come on out. They've got the Hennewald bar that will be open for you if you want to get some adult beverages to watch this. And I think the weather is going to be absolutely perfect. It may be a little breezy, but I think once the sun goes down, those breezes are going to subside. It's going to become a lot more calm. But I think this would be a wonderful way to just round out your week. Hump Day. It's the middle of the week, and we've got a holiday weekend coming up. Take advantage of the nice weather that we have going on for this. Now, in addition to that, I want to let you know quickly that we'll have a double Sunset Live on Sunday. So that's 2 Sunset Live concerts. And then on Monday, we're going to have Summer's End concert as well. And so we've got that happening. So multiple days of activities. Lakeside Cinema will be on Friday. They're going to be showing the movie Soul. And then we're going to have some stand-up paddle races that'll be happening right here at Nottingham Park. So go to avon.org to get some more details, the full schedule, let you know what's going on, and it should just be a lot of fun. And then a few other things happening. We've got over at on Wednesdays over in Minturn, they're still doing their free, or not their free yoga, it's paid yoga. It's $25 cash. And you can get a punch pass if you wanted to. And they are doing this every Wednesday and Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. And they do this over at the Minturn Little Beach Park. They wrapped up their concert series last week, but the Little Beach Park and Amphitheater still going to be doing some fun things, especially with this yoga. And they've got that happening. Once again, that'll be at 9 to 10 today and on Friday. And then, you know, of course, we've got our free yoga at Beaver Creek, and we also have some at the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. Even some at the top of Gondola 1, Midvale, has some yoga for you as well. Now, you have to have your lift ticket for that, unless you've got your Epic Pass, and then you could just use your Epic Pass, and then you just pay for the yoga class. But they have a lift and yoga pass if you need it. You can just stop by the ticket office, and they can get you dialed in with different ways to kind of get in the Om zone and just be able to relax a little bit. But we're going to come back after this, and we're going to let you know about what's going on at Beaver Creek because we've got the Fossil Posse, we've got yoga up there, and we have the huge Bavarian Festival going on with Helmut Fricker. The band from Lech, Austria comes over for this. We're talking Oktoberfest at the Beeve. Stay tuned.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
The Vail Jazz Festival returns this summer for its 29th year, bringing the best jazz musicians to the Vail Valley once again. See headliners under the jazz tent every Thursday evening from July 13th through August 24th. See lively regional musicians for free on the Solaris Plaza every Sunday evening in July from July 9th through the 30th. We'll showcase the diversity in jazz through bebop, swing, the blues, Brazilian, standards, big band, and more. View the lineup and purchase tickets at vailjazz.org. Hey, here we are back at Nottingham Lake, which I guess was called Avon Lake, and it's going to be officially renamed to Nottingham Lake. That's in the Vail Daily today if you want to learn a little bit more about this story. But I want to give you a quick scoop on the paddle battles that'll be happening on Sunday. It's the third annual, and what they do, and it's just a fun Labor Day showcase, but you can participate in 3 stand-up paddleboard type of races, and this is in partnership with Sub Colorado. They've got their paddle boats behind me, and then their boards. Also, they got a little trailer that you can rent from, and they're going to have some cash prizes. There's going to be stand-up paddleboarding for individual, and then there's going to be a sup squash team. So this is where you get like 6 people on one huge paddleboard. So that should be a cardboard fun. And then we've got a cardboard regatta. I don't know if you've ever heard about this, but a cardboard regatta, you make a boat out of cardboard. And basically, you see which one sinks last. And there's a lot of creativity and engineering and ingenuity that goes into this. But it's all part of the paddle battles. So this is going to be on Sunday here in Nottingham Park throughout the Labor Day weekend festivities. So on Saturday, they'll still have everything going on. Whether you want to go swimming, we've got the little swimming section here at the beach, the volleyball courts, and then all the things that you can rent with the Stand-Up Paddle Colorado, their trailer right behind us. They've got grills out here. They've got a wonderful playground for the kids. And then they've got this awesome walking path or running path. And it's nice because it's flat. It's basically no elevation games. So if you're from sea level and you're like, I just can't get a good run in here because it's too hard to go uphill, well, this is where you do it. And this is just a beautiful lake right in the heart of Avon. Great views of Beaver Creek. So just wanted to share real quick what's going on with the paddle battles. All right, so that is on Sunday here at Avon. But Beaver Creek, once again, we've got a lot of things happening up there. Now we're kind of winding down a lot of our weekly activities. We still have our yoga going on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So a couple more days to take part in that. It's from 9 to 10 a.m. It's absolutely free. You can bring your own mat if you have one. Otherwise, they have some that they'll provide for you. And that's going to be at what's called the Village Green. It's the ice rink in the winter, and they turn it into a nice little lawn area in the summer. And professional yoga instructors lead these classes. But it's just a good way to keep your routine going in case you're on vacation and you're wondering, well, where do I get to go? Well, you'll get to go right up to the Beeve and then maybe hang out, go up to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, have a little wonderful snack, maybe one of their I love their little egg quiche, their little mini quiches. They're just delicious. But then after that, all right, so Fossil Posse. We're going to have Billy Doran. I believe this is going to be the last one of the summer. So Billy Doran, he leads Fossil Posse, and he calls himself not a paleontologist, but a paleontologist, because he loves to play and he loves to make this a very playful topic for kids and adults. So he'll be doing some speaking from 4 to 5:30, and he brings out all these props and he lets people know what has been found here in our area, especially up by Walcott. He's got his kids camp. Those are all these pictures here, the kids camp that he does in the mornings. And then he also has the museum at Dinosaur Junction, which is receiving high accolades from news stations and magazines and other media outlets from around the area. And I just really super cool that he has that going on. So we're excited to have Fossil Posse, but I believe it's the last one. So make sure you head out there for it. Now, Oktoberfest is going on this weekend, and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So on Friday, it's going to be from 4 until 8 p.m. They'll start out with an opening ceremony, and then the music will start at 4:30. And then the headliner for that one is going to be Symphony. And this is an all-female electric string quartet. But believe me, they're not just playing Mozart. They're playing Metallica. They're playing all sorts of songs. And it just really is a fun way to kick off the weekend. We'll have the beer, the brats, everything going on. And then you can see some of the other musicians that are coming through. So the Breakers, this is a Tom Petty tribute band. They will play for you on Saturday night. And then Constantine Maroulis, he was a finalist on American Idol, so he will be taking the stage on Sunday. But before that, Helmut Fricker and his band, he's our beloved local Bavarian icon here. He'll have the accordion, the alpenhorn. He's in his 80s now, and he still gets out there and plays, but he's got his band backing him. And then we have a band from Lech, Austria. If you didn't know this, Lech, Austria is Beaver Creek's sister city. And these guys will be dressed in the whole garb. They've got their lederhosen on. They bring over, I think it's about 24 band members, and they'll be playing throughout the day too. So we have the authentic music, and then we kind of play, a little more kind of rock and roll after the day's gone on for a while. Kids activities like face painting and the bounce castles, they will be located right along the base of the mountain by tier number 6. And then also the competition stage will be there as well. So they're splitting things up a little bit. All the bands are going to be down at Village Green, right in the plaza where they've always been. But the Stein holding contest, the brat eating contest, the costume contest, that's all going to be up by Centennial Express, lift number 6. And that's where they're going to have the competitions. So kind of just know the lay of the land. And then if you've not seen the Steins, I don't know if we could bring up that website again, but the Steins are amazing this year. They always have these really beautiful Steins, but this one is really custom to the Lech, Austria and Beaver Creek sister relationship. So on the front side of the Stein, we've got Beaver Creek. On the back side of the Stein, we have Lech, Austria. And then kind of in the middle, it says Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. And it's really neat. It's pricey. Okay, it's $100. And then if you, I think through tomorrow, and then if you get it at the location or get it on Friday, it's going to be $125. Now, it comes with a free beer, which is 32 ounces. But if you collect these, yeah, here it is. If you collect these, this is pretty cool. It's very special. And if you're going to get one Stein in your life, I would get this one. This one looks really, really neat. And then they've got different pricing packages. If you want to get your beer tickets in advance, you can get a punch card, a 6-punch card that saves you a little money over the weekend, and you can use it all weekend long. And then they also have some VIP experiences and different things that you can take part in. So go to beavercreek.com and then click on signature events. And that will bring you to this whole lineup of the food and what you can expect and the games and how you can participate. Keep in mind, no dogs. They don't allow dogs up there. And parking is probably really no parking up there either. So just park in either the bear or the elk lots down below. and then you can head on up on the free shuttle buses. They will be running continuously. The event on Friday, once again, goes 4 till 8, and then on Saturday, we're going 11 to 7, and then on Sunday, we're going 11 until 6. So a little different. They're shortening up, they're lengthening Saturday, so all the way till 7 o'clock on Saturday. But that is just going to be a fun thing to take part in, and wear your lederhosen, wear anything that looks German, dirndls, wear them, because you won't be sticking out like a sore thumb. In fact, you almost look like you don't fit in if you're wearing normal clothes. And keep in mind, if you want to go for a hike beforehand, you can do that. I don't know if you want to do it in your dirndl or lederhosen, but we've got the lifts open. We've got great hikes like Beaver Lake or the Overlook Trail, and you can head on up, and then I like to take the gondola back down. But the gondola open daily once again through Monday, and then we go to weekends only, Saturdays and Sundays at the Beav through the end of the month of September, and then we go through early October. That's Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays over here at Vail and Lion's Head. But the Villar Performing Arts Center, we're starting to wind down its 25th summer season. So we've just had so much fun talking about the history of it, how it ever began, how they ever decided, like, oh, we're going to put this underneath an ice rink. If you don't know where the Villar Center is, yes, it is underneath that ice rink. And we're bringing out Keb Mo. And Keb Mo played in the early years of the Villar Performing Arts Center. And wow, you know what? His career has just skyrocketed so much since then, and it's great that he comes back. He really loves the intimate performance. He shares a lot of stories with this, and opening up for him will be Scott Movehil, and so that will be on September 7th, next Thursday, so a week from tomorrow, 7 p.m. Reserved seating starts at $88, and we've already been put on limited availability. Yep, so we've got that right now with some fun things going on. So you can go to villarpac.org, and they already have some of the listings for the winter shows. So if you're interested in classical, comedy, children's performances, go to the Villar, see what we've got on tap for the winter, because they already have some of those shows listed. So we've got a couple of those ski films in the fall and early winter, and one of those films, legend has it, that will be on Friday, December 1st. That's also the same day as our World Cup ski races. So we've got downhill, we've got Super G returning, all those speed events. Giant slalom will probably be on Sunday, so we're excited to have that back again and invite the fastest men's skiers in the world back to Beaver Creek to the Birds of Prey, which is on the Golden Eagle Run. If you ever do this run in the winter, I only do it on a powder day because it is pretty steep, and I want that snow to slow me down a little bit. But we're excited to have that come back also. So just a few things going on at the Beav this fall. And then also this fall, Underground Sound. This is the Love for the Locals concert series. 7 shows, a drink at each show. For $150, you can get the pass. And it's a good thing. It's transferable. You can share it with some other people. And it's a wonderful way to view the Villar and take part in just gem in the Rockies. But hey, let's take it to a break. We'll come back. We'll give you some details on the weather. We'll let you know about other Labor Day happenings beyond the Paddle Fest and the Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. We've got the Vail Rotary Duck Race. We also have Vail Jazz. So stay with us. With the nice weather, the trails are dry, the campgrounds are open. If you're looking for something healthy to keep you fueled up when you're out there, well, we've got the answer for you. Joining us now, we have Allie Stevens, and she's with Season to Taste. And Allie, you've got a great little snack for us that's going to be healthy, and it's going to give us the energy we need.
Absolutely, yes. With the weather changing, I'm always looking for snacks to bring with me that are nutrient dense, portable, and not processed. So these banana bites really hit the nail on the head.
Okay, so, yes, we're going to start with bananas.
Right, so typically it's really easy to make. We start with those pesky brown or bruised bananas that nobody in the family really wants to eat.
Yeah.
So rather than tossing them, I usually just peel them and then throw them in the freezer for use at another time. I typically start with 3 bananas. It makes a nice sheet of them, about 16 to 20 bites. Okay. Once you mash up your bananas, and as you know with bananas, they are an instant energy boost. They're full of potassium, and they replace those lost electrolytes. Right. Then we have a mixture here of rolled oats and oat bran. It's a gluten-free whole grain, and they are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat.
Okay, and you want to add this sparingly, so because you don't want to get it too dry.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you might have to add another banana.
I know, yeah, you don't want to do that. So just go slowly. After the oats, then I always have chia seeds on hand, and these are a sustainable energy. They are packed with omega-3s, fiber, and protein. Really great for you.
Nuts.
So then we have the nuts here, these chopped pecans. You can use any nut that you would like, and then some dried fruits here. So the fruit is energy dense.
And a real classic for the trail anyway.
Oh yeah, you always see that in trail mixes, absolutely. So,
and then a little chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate, the good part here. So again, you want to choose something high in cocoa content or cacao, something over 70%.
And then when it's all mixed, then you just roll it into these little balls and you put it in the oven.
Right, so pop it in the oven about 350, 10 to 15 minutes just before the bottom gets too brown.
Okay.
However much you like.
And there you go. You can have it for the hiking trail, the camping trip, even after school. These will work out for you.
Kids will love them.
Healthy snack. You can pronounce all the ingredients and you can take it with you. Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm just over here by the paddle boat rentals and the paddle board rentals here. We're on the north side of Nottingham Lake. Great views of Beaver Creek. A little breezy this morning. The wind is coming out of the east, which just seems a little odd. Normally we have the prevailing westerlies, our westerly winds. So it's just kind of odd that we're seeing that this morning. But you know what? We're going to have clear skies, great weather for today. And this weather and mountain report brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, our home of our studios. I haven't been in the studio much this year because I want to show you the beauty and what we've got going on outside. So, but we'll be back at that Grand Hyatt soon enough, especially once winter approaches. But for today, we're going to see a high into the upper 70s and low 80s, depending on where you are. And our temperatures right now, we're kind of right around the 50s. For most of the area. Right now for Eagle, we're at 56 for Avon. We're seeing 54 for Vail and 57 for Edwards. If you're wondering what Denver is going to be doing today, they're going to see a high of 96 degrees. They're at 66 degrees right now with plenty of sunshine. The winds are going to pick up a little bit today, maybe 15, maybe even 20 miles per hour, especially in those higher elevations. But like I said, I can't help this morning. We have a very start to our day, but we're not going to let that affect us at all. It's too beautiful out here to think about that. Now, the next couple of days for your Thursday, much of the same. If you like Wednesday, you're going to love tomorrow as well. We're going to have sunny skies. Our temperatures maybe a degree or two warmer, and then overnight we've been dropping down into the 50s and 40s. And then by Friday, we start to see a chance of that precipitation coming on through. So about a 40% chance in the afternoon for your Friday. For your Saturday, about a 30% chance. And for Sunday, same kind of thing. So we'll have some more cloud cover come through over the weekend. But, it may not rain at all. I would just be prepared for anything, whether you're up at Oktoberfest or whether you're here at the lake for the paddle battles or the movies or anything the concerts that are going on. Just be ready for any type of changing condition. And if you are going to be going up on the mountain, keep in mind it is a bit cooler up there. As you increase in elevation, for every 1,000 feet, you decrease about 3 to 4 degrees. So you go up 2,000, 3,000 feet, and it's a difference up there. So bring a jacket if you're taking the gondola up to maybe Eagle's Nest or to Spruce Saddle up at Beaver Creek. Always good to just have an extra layer if you're going to be out and about. So right now, let's let you know what's happening in Vail. Now we've got our Yoga in the Gardens, and this is the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. This is a paid class, $20 for this. And they bring you out to the Alpine Plaza of the Gardens. And it's right next to where the children's gardens are, and just really fun. No pre-registration necessary. Just come on out and you'll be in the beauty of the gardens. And then they also do these fun walks. So they have educational tours. And this one is called Take a Walk on the Wild Side. And it's a native plant walk. You will be walking off the path. You're going to want to have good shoes for this. And they might take you along the Gore Creek and explore through that area. So that could be a lot of fun to check that out. It's just a small donation, and it goes from 10:30 to 11:30 for you. And this will be on Wednesdays. And then, it's the final race of the Vail Rec District's race series. They've been putting on the Mountain Bike Town series for a number of years, decades at that. And it's the Vail Grind. And it is a grind. I mean, these races happen pretty much every 2 weeks, and they go down valley, up valley, Beaver Creek, Vail. And they kind of encompass a lot of our iconic and famous trails. And they're going to be a youth competition. There's beginner, there's masters, there's sport, there's all sorts of different divisions. If you're visiting and if you're a pretty good mountain biker, you can try your hand at this. You don't have to be a local to do this. And but just really fun that we've got this. So go to vailrec.com for more details. The first race will kick off at 4:45. So I think a lot of the kids, they're getting out of school. Their parents can be driving them over there, and they're going to be going up. So it'll be loop. There'll be a kids loop, a beginner loop, and a sport loop, and then an expert pro loop. And it's going to start and finish right there at the Gondola 1 base area in Vail Village. Here's a look at the map. You can kind of see what you're in for and where the different loops are, depending on what category, if you're a sport, a beginner, whatever category you're going to be racing in. So, and then another thing going on, we have the last art walk of the season. So the Town of Vail Art and Public Places does these wonderful art walks. Molly Eppert leads them. And you may not realize all the public art that we have. So many things that you walk by on a daily basis, whether it's the 10th Mountain Division soldier statue. Maybe it's the birdhouses right at the base of the entrance to the Vail parking garage. Well, learn a little bit more about these and what they mean. And once again, this is the last one. You're going to meet at 11 at the Vail Village Welcome Center. That's the top level of the Vail Village parking structure. And then you'll be going around, you'll be looking at the sculptures, the paintings, the murals, even playground equipment is considered art in our valley. So meet Molly today at 11 and get to know what's going on. Now, last night, we had pretty much the last Hot Summer Nights Tuesday night concert. I was over at the Vail Social Potluck Dinner. That was where you get a big table. They have all these community tables, and many tables had themes. Just a fun time. But most people I knew were going over to hear Fruition for the last Hot Summer Nights concert. I didn't go. I went home, and that's when I saw that big blue moon. But we've got the Pixies and Modest Mouse with special guest Cat Power. That show sold out in minutes. So that's going to be going on this Saturday. But there are still tickets for Tosh Sultana out of Australia. So if you want, you can go there 7:30 p.m. We've got $59.95 for long seats, $85 per pavilion, and this will be on Sunday of our wonderful holiday day weekend. And then Vail Jazz, we talk a lot about the Sunday concerts. Those have ended. The Thursday concerts, well, Thursday, really kicks things off. It is not just the Thursday night concert, it is the kickoff to the 5-day weekend. 5-day weekend because Thursday through Sunday or Monday there are shows. So Thursday night, we're going to have great music for you. And we've been talking a lot about Meet Your Musician in the Vail Daily all week. They've had different profiles on these musicians. So if you want to kind of get the lowdown of who's coming and who's playing, you can to vaildaily.com and check out some of those archive stories, or in today's paper, they've got another article on that. But the Vail Jazz, they're going to have their house band, and that's going to feature people like John Clayton, Dick Oates, Terrell Stafford, Wycliffe Gordon, Bill Cunliffe, and Lewis Nash. It's in its 29th year. You can get the festival pass, which is every day, Thursday through Monday. That's $4.95, or you can get individual sessions, $45 to $75, just depending on which show you're thinking about going to. Now, so tonight we've got 6 p.m., 6 to 8 is going to be the evening concert at Vail Square underneath the tent. Then right after that, you can go to Howard's Hangout. And from 8 until 10, Drew Zaremba, who is their artistic director, he's going to either be playing the Hammond B3 organ or he's going to be playing something. He's arranging other artists to join him. And that party will kind of keep the things going for you. And then we've got everything happening from the gospel prayer meeting. We have some of the multimedia things that they do for this. It really is just a great celebration of jazz and quite a tradition, 29 years running. So it turns into a family reunion for the patrons as well as the performers who come back year after year. So we're really excited about that. But hey, we're going to move positions here. We're going to find another place to go in this beautiful Nottingham Park to kind of give you an idea of how you can spend your weekend. Don't forget, they've got the free movies on Friday. They've got the paddle battles on Saturday, and then live music for you Sunday night and Monday night. So stay with us. This season marks the 25th anniversary of the Valar Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek. In the past quarter of a century, this venue has provided entertainment for all ages and is considered to be a beloved gem in the Rockies. This 535-seat theater is nestled in an unusual location, underneath the outdoor skating rink on the plaza level of Beaver Creek. Littmann's Künstler Theater in Munich, Germany provided the inspiration for the wood-paneled columns, walls, and ceilings that are combined in the curved horseshoe seating layout also found in many traditional European halls, providing unobstructed views from all seats. Fundraising efforts started in 1995, and its groundbreaking was in April of 1996. On opening night, February 5th, 1998, there was a dedication of the Ford Family Relief, a wall outside the venue that depicted the Fords participating in a variety of valley-wide events. President Gerald R. Ford and wife Betty were supporters of the Valar Performing Arts Center from the beginning. The opening week's acts included Ani and Ida Kavafian with the Santa Fe Pro Musica Orchestra, Spalding Gray, All-American Dance Stars, Capitol Steps, and Marvin Hamlish. The Valar Center stage has since hosted some of the biggest acts in the entertainment world, such as Train, Sheryl Crow, country music stars Trace Adkins and Jennifer Nettles, Huey Lewis, Rick Springfield, Lucas Nelson, Keb Mo, orchestras from all over the world, dance companies, and Broadway productions like Rent, Kinky Boots, and The Producers, and many, many more over the years. Where else can you ski, hike, bike, or golf and literally be a short walk away from world-class entertainment? The Valar Performing Arts Center is that gem in the Rockies that completes not only the Beaver Creek experience, but the Vail Valley experience. All right, it's about time we wrap up things on Vail Valley Live. Hey, Rodney, I guess you thought maybe it's a little cold. You know what's cold is the wind. But we're here at about the mid 50s right now. We're gonna see the 80s, especially here, and then maybe a little bit cooler up in Vail. So I'll be okay. But yeah, I was really surprised how breezy it was this morning. So maybe expect a little bit of wind if you're doing maybe a road bike ride. You aren't going to be affected too much if you go for a hike. The wind usually isn't that bad on hikes. And then if you're golfing, a lot of times that can affect the trajectory of your golf ball today. But big things tonight. We've got, of course, we have the concert. Let me see if we can kind of show you what's going on. They were mowing the lawn of there. So behind me, you can see the big Avon Performance Pavilion out there. And so they're mowing the lawn, they're getting things ready to go. And we have Spafford playing tonight. Opening up for them is 10th Mountain Division Band featuring Winston Huga, who a local kid who grew up here. He plays the mandolin in the band. So that should be awesome. Doors open at 5:30. It's absolutely free. And then don't forget tonight to check out the supermoon, because that will be rising kind of right over the eastern hillsides of Beaver Creek. When you're driving up to the Beav, those hills that you see on the east to the left of you, that's where I saw the moon rising last night. Now this is called a blue moon. It's also called a super moon, because that means it's perigee. It's a little closer to the earth. Only about 7%. I took this, I popped into Sunnydale Golf Club. You can see the tennis courts right there, but the moon was just so spectacular. And this was probably about 7:45 last night. So keep your eyes peeled to the east so you can see this wonderful phenomenon. Blue moon, also a super moon, on today, August 30th. But hey, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be giving you all sorts of details once again on what's happening for your Thursday, also what's happening for the big holiday weekend. We've got the ski season just around the corner. Epic Pass, you got to get your Epic Pass before the 4th, otherwise that price is going to go up. So stay with Vail Valley Live, and we'll give you all the tips and tricks and details to make it be a great Labor Day weekend.
It's summer
In the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.